Hi U5 and U6 coaches. The purpose of these videos is just to give further explanation to the games that were outlined in your U5 coaches manual. And so that's what these are here for. If you read through that and you didn't really understand it very well, you can watch this and I'll try and do a better job of explaining it. I hope you guys have a super season. I'm going to get all of these videos posted as quickly as possible so that you'll have access to them. Use these however you want. If you want to follow the lesson plans, go for it. If you have some other ideas and have some other games that you want to play, do that too. This is just a guide and a help to give you ideas. So I hope that you can find it useful. Have a super season. Let us know if you need any help, okay? Thanks a lot. Hi guys, Coach Lee here, wanting to talk to you about the first week of our U5 program. First of all, let me say thank you so much for your willingness to volunteer and to help make this possible. We couldn't do it without you, and we really appreciate it. I want to make sure that you've looked over the lesson plan. You should have had that emailed to you, what our lesson plan is for this week. Our big idea is my ball is my buddy, and what we're trying to teach the kids this week is that ball that they brought with them, which they're going to be very possessive of, and they're going to want to play with that ball. It's their buddy, and we're trying to reinforce the idea that they keep it close to them, because we're going to be working on some basic dribbling things, just moving with the ball at our feet, one of the most fundamental aspects of the game of soccer. And so I want to hear you say that over and over. Hey, my ball is my buddy. Get your buddy. Have your buddy close. Don't let your buddy get away. Those kinds of things to reinforce that idea this week. Our highest values as coaches this week are really these two things: enthusiasm and flexibility. Real quickly, here are the activities just so you can understand them. Again, my ball is my buddy. And so each one of the activities kind of reflect that. The first game that we're doing is called Big Bad Wolf. I hope you can see that. We're just making a simple square in those stations, or in that particular station for Big Bad Wolf. This is going to be a simple square. One side is the start side, one side is the safety side. The players will begin on this side, dribbling their ball, keeping it close, trying to get through the scary dark forest and into the safe area. If one of the coaches or the activity instructor begins as the Big Bad Wolf, if they are able to steal a ball, and let's try and only steal balls that the kids kick too far out in front of them, because we're reinforcing the idea, here it is, we want to take our buddy with us wherever we go. We don't want to let our buddy get away. So let's first of all, let's take it easy and let them have fun. But if a ball gets kicked a long way away, maybe we jog over there, pick it up, nibble on it, right, like the Big Bad Wolf, give it back to them. They have to take it back to a little designated area called the Band-Aid station. They got to put a little imaginary Band-Aid on their ball and start again. Okay, if they get over here, then that's success. We could say, hey, you got a point or whatever. We'll do that a couple times. If they start to get it, we can add in some more Big Bad Wolves. The parent coach can step in, or we can just grab a parent and say, hey, we need another Big Bad Wolf, and make them have to navigate and play it up, make it fun for them. Okay, you're going to have about 7 or 8 minutes to do that activity. So that's what that looks like. The second activity is all over town. This basically is another big square. Use it the same way. We're going to take the activity instructor, we're going to take one of the parent coaches, and maybe grab another parent, and let's talk to the kids about, hey, I want to go all over town to some cool places with my buddy. What are some cool places, right? And then they can say, hey, the movies, or they might say, hey, the candy shop, or they might say their favorite restaurant. Say, okay, and then let each one of those people represent that. This is a simple game of fetch, where they will take their buddy to that location, and they may not remember. So you coaches and instructors and parents may have to say, I'm the movies over here, come to the movies, right? You have to do something like that. But if they come, if they can bring it right to your feet, have them bring it right to your feet. If it's over here, don't run over there and pick it up. Have them bring it right to your feet. You pick it up and you toss it and say, you better head to the candy shop, right? Or one of the other places. Once they kind of figure that out, go get their ball, bring it, go get their ball, bring it. They're working on ball control, keeping the ball at their feet, moving in different directions with the ball. That's what we're trying to work on. Once they kind of figure that out, a little variation that might make it slightly more challenging for them would be to start moving. So if nobody's where you are and you're one of the coaches, or you're one of the locations, you're the movies or whatever, you can move to a different spot. That's going to make them have to pick up their head and recognize the field. Just real simple technical things that they can learn. So that's the second game. And remember, you don't have a whole lot of time with these. So if you're thinking, I don't know if I can stretch that out to 7 minutes, you probably can. And if you can't, if the kids start getting bored, try something else. You know, be creative, add in a little variation, whatever you want to do.
The last game, or the third game, is called Get Home Quick. The idea here is we want to take our buddy to his favorite place, right? They know that. They know that soccer is about scoring goals in the net. There'll be the same kind of square in the middle, and we're going to just invite the kids to kind of dribble their ball around, move with the ball in that square. But then when they say one of the instructors or one of the coaches says, "Get home quick," right? Because here comes the monster. And you can build up a story for, why the monster likes to get soccer balls or whatever. We'll have two different squads. Just tell one of the squads this is their home over here. Put the goal about 10 or 15 yards away from the box. Tell the other squad this is their home, okay? And so when you say get home quick, they all have to take their ball and get it into the net. And you could make it kind of a game where, if the whole team can get all their balls into the home, into the net, get their buddy in there, that team wins. And then you come back. A variation would be, if they start figuring it out, a variation would be to put in two monsters. And maybe they come from either side, or maybe they both come from one side, so you have to avoid them. You can add in little variations like that if they start to get bored. And we know kids the attention span is short, and so they start to get bored pretty fast. Sorry if I took up too much time. That's what the first week's going to look like. Enthusiasm and flexibility. Those are the two things that we're going for this week. We're going to make it fun for the kids. All right? Thank you again for participating in this program. We really appreciate it.